Simulator. My name is Big Bill. How are y'all doing today? As I hope you all doing well. Hope you all had a wonderful week. I know you guys are gonna have a wonderful weekend, as today is Friday. I gotta stop doing that. Today is Friday, October 31st, 2025. How are y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you guys are watching from. As today, we have a fun one today. Well, yeah, I guess you could say it's a fun one. I mean, it's a pretty easy trip for the most part. Well, when I say easy is that we're not going all the way to the destination. This is actually a part 1, part 2. If you guys did not read the title, you says, screw it, I'm just gonna click on the video. There we go. I don't know what was happening there, but yes, we're back on ATS. We're back in the beautiful Peterbilt 379. Got a lot of things to talk about, but first thing, let's talk about today's load. If you guys don't remember, we took a load up to Truckee, California, and we saw 2 oversized loads going to Oregon. I decided to go with this one. What's this one, you ask? Well, this one is pulling out of Kiewit in Truckee, California. We had to go to the other Kiewit in Truckee. This is a mobile screener. It weighs 86,000 pounds. We're going to Burns, Oregon. We're going to BHP, exactly. They're expecting this load Saturday 4:37 p.m. to Saturday 8:47 p.m., which no problem for us. Job income is $39,841. Job remains is 23 hours and 9 minutes. Next rest stop is in 4 hours and 38 minutes. Now, the reason I say it's pretty much an easy trip, or an easy part of the trip, to be honest with you, is for a simple factor of this. We're actually going to be going to a rest area just outside of Lakeview, Oregon. We're also going to top our tanks off, and we're actually we're going to top our tanks, get some rest, and then part 2 will start from that rest area to Burns. So that's pretty much why I said this one's pretty much easy going. We're going to be on highway, and then we're going to go on a few 2-lane roads, and then yeah. So fun. And you know, I was going to say this topic for later because I do have a big topic that I'm going to be talking to you guys about today. The main reason why I picked this one, there was 2 of them. One was going to Klamath Falls, and this one was going to Burns, Oregon. This one was more money and a little bit longer. The other one was a little bit shorter, and it was using the Rogers lowboy. The only reason why I went with this one is from Lakeview to Klamath Falls, it wouldn't have been that long of a video, and I don't really want to make that short of a video. And I know you guys want to hear this motor on a silent trip, so I figure why not? Part 2 could be a little bit longer. So now when we do get to the rest area, obviously what I'm going to do off camera, park the trailer, go get fuel, and then we'll go from there. But that'll be off camera, don't worry. We're not going to do what we did last time. So we're just now entering Reno, Nevada. So what is the topic I have today? Now, if you guys remember yesterday I was on Euro Truck Simulator 2. I really didn't have too much to talk about. I wanted to save the topic for today, just in case I did have time to record for you guys, which I do have time to record for you guys. Pretty much. Also, before I forget, happy Halloween to all of you. Happy trick-or-treating. Hope you guys have a wonderful night and be safe. That just slipped my mind. But anyway, what is the topic I have to talk about? Now, of course, I could talk about ATS and ETS2 with the announcement of British Columbia coming to ATS, which can't wait to go into Canada. Gonna love that. Gonna love that. I can already tell it's gonna be beautiful, and they're gonna knock it out of the park like they always do with these maps. I could talk about ETS2 and the recent maps about that, but no, I'm actually gonna go a different route. So with this being the weekend it is, that means it's the last weekend till February for NASCAR, as this is championship weekend for NASCAR for all three big series. And when I say all three big series, NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR Xfinity Series, and the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. But it's also a big weekend because this is the last race for Xfinity sponsoring the Busch Series, as that is what the Xfinity Series used to be called, was the Busch Series. As next year, for 2026, O'Reilly Auto Parts is going to be taking over the main sponsorship for Xfinity, or for the Busch Series. And with that being said, the coolest thing is CW, or I think Xfinity even, the final stage of Saturday's race is going to be commercial free. So that's pretty cool. Kind of like that. You don't really get too many commercial free races anymore, especially with this day and age with all the commercials. So yeah, and also I think I actually totally forgot about this thing. No. And the reason I said no is because he was going to cut me off. I actually totally forgot about that station. Shockingly, there's no way stations, but there is that, so. Alright. But anyway, so let's get to it. NASCAR Cup Series, the final four drivers. This is called the Goliath Battle for a reason. It's between two big racing teams that have been pretty much dominating the sport. Joe Gibbs Racing versus Hendrick Motorsports. The four drivers are Chase Briscoe in the 19 car, Denny Hamlin in the 11, William Byron in the 24, Kyle Larson in the 5. Chase Briscoe and Denny Hamlin for Joe Gibbs Racing, Kyle Larson and William Byron for Hendrick Motorsports. As you guys know, I am a Chevy guy. I am also a big Hendrick Motorsports fan. I loved Jeff Gordon growing up as a kid. And now I'm a big Chase Elliott fan. I'm also a Kyle Larson fan. I'm also a fan of anybody who races for Hendrick Motorsports. I just love the organization, love what they do. I would love for Kyle Larson to win another championship. I really do. I do, don't get me wrong. But I'm actually going to pick William Byron for this year. I think Rudy Fugle and William Byron have done a wonderful job this year. You know, he's won 2 Daytona 500s. He's just won at Martinsville. Where that 24 car has dominated in the past, you know, with Jeff Gordon, and Chase Elliott did do well in that car. So, at Martinsville. But I'm gonna go with William Byron here. I think this is William Byron's year, and he's done very well this year. Is the light actually working? So, oh, we don't even have to go right up to the light. That's about as good as you want it for that corner. Alright, let's actually pause here for a minute. We're going to get back to the NASCAR conversation here in a minute. Show off the... Oh, I'll show off the truck before I get back. But there you guys go. $90.48 a mile. Yeah, pretty much this is pretty much a nice easy route. I think this is one of the new cargos they came out with, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is one of the new ones SCS came out, because this is the SCS lowboy. So trip distance is 433 miles. Trip time is 9 hours and 4 minutes. Head over here to navigation. And that's where we're stopping, right here. Now, of course, we got another, oh, okay, that's for southbound. But here's what I mean. So we're going to stop here. You guys get this whole road right here, and then that's where we're delivering. So, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we get something to go over here on this side of Oregon, or maybe come back down to over here in California. But we'll have to wait and see. So, but let's show off the truck here for a little bit. While I'm doing that, I already got the next one, NASCAR Xfinity Series. So this one's pretty much a doozy and pretty much easy to pick. It's Chevrolet, all 4 cars. It's 3 cars for one team and 1 car for one team, for one car for the other team. Those 3 cars are Junior Motorsports, and then the 1 car that's all by himself, he is with Richard Childress Racing. So the 3 cars that are with Junior Motorsports, the 88 of Connor Zilic, the 1 of Carson Quaffle, the 7 of Justin Allgaier, and then for Richard Childress Racing, the number 2, Jesse Love. Now, I like Jesse Love, don't get me wrong, good guy. He's done phenomenally well in that Whelen number 2 car, especially taking over for Sheldon Creed. Now, don't get me wrong, Sheldon Creed wasn't a bad driver. He just couldn't get the finishes, you know. With that being said, though, you know, my favorite guy, Justin Allgaier, he's actually, you know, that's my favorite Xfinity driver, Justin Allgaier. I love Justin Allgaier, you know, beautiful family, you know, and no matter what, he does something with his, I think his daughter designed some of his helmets, which I think is fascinating, pretty cool. And he's also willing to help out when one of his teammates wrecks. Like, so when the 88 car last week at Martinsville had that moment in practice, Justin Allgaier and I believe the other drivers came over and helped out the 88 team getting the car ready for him. So there we go. Are you gonna pass too? I know you're impatient back there. So, Carson Quaffle they just announced that he will not be sharing a ride next year. He's got a full-time ride next year. Saw that podcast, or Dale Jr.'s podcast, when he talked about that with Carson. Pretty happy about that. He's a good kid. That is actually Travis Quaffle's son. So, I think I'm going to go 88. I think I'm going to go Connor Zilic. I think he's going to win the championship. Don't get me wrong, I would love Justin Allgaier to win it again. But I think with Connor Zilic, the year he's had, I feel like he's going to win the championship. So, I'm going to go with the 88 car. There he goes. So, yeah. Oh, it's a Prius. Gotta love it. They actually found a loud pedal. So, next up, last but not least, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Now, we have 3 different manufacturers in this one. I think they're all different teams. I don't know all the teams pretty much. Now, I do know a couple of them. And the 4 drivers are containing in a Toyota, and then number 11 truck is Corey Heim, Caden Honeycutt in the 52, which is a Toyota, Ty Majeski in the 98 for Ford, and Tyler Ankrum in a Chevrolet in the 18. Now, I know Ty Majeski's in the Thor Sport truck. I believe that's right. I think Corey Heim is. I forget that team. I really do. I don't know why. But for this one, now, I'm a Chevy guy. I love my Chevys. I always want them to win the championship. I'm gonna go a different route here. I'm actually going with Caden Honeycutt. He's actually replacing, or he's not really replacing, but Stuart Friesen had a very bad dirt racing accident, and he got injured really badly in that. And obviously Stuart was in the points, so was Caden Honeycutt. I believe Caden Honeycutt got let go, and that's how this got offered for him to drive the 52. And he's been doing a wonderful job in that truck. I would love to see him win a championship. That's my pick, Caden Honeycutt in the 52. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to see Tyler Ankrum, Ty Majeski, or Corey Heim, because the Truck Series is actually a very cool truck series. The Truck Series is a very cool series, not gonna lie. Not a lot of people praise them, not a lot of people watch them. I do watch them from time to time. They do put on a good show. I think all these guys that made it, they've done a stellar job this year, especially Corey Heim with winning a lot, and Tyler Ankrum. Yes, I know, we're almost there. Calm down. Oh, 47 minutes. Seriously? Seriously. We don't even gotta go that far. Look at it, it just popped up on the GPS in the truck. I know the rest area is on the left hand side, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in here. I'm going to say my goodbyes, tell you all to have a wonderful weekend, and yeah, but that's pretty much it. I wanted to say that topic for today instead of talking about it on Euro Truck yesterday. And Monday's video will be the silent trip, so this is going to be a fun little rest area. Unfortunately, we're going to have to be that asshole and we're going to have to take over a couple spots, but it's alright. All I'm going to do is do a big fat UE. Maybe once I end the video and I go get fuel, maybe I'll fix it to where other guys can park, but I highly doubt. Actually, we're gonna stay like this. Alright, we have made it. How much time? Oh, it's not even gonna tell me. So it's not even going to tell me because it thinks I'm off route. But if I had to guess, it's probably 3 hours, maybe. I have no idea because of that. It says 10 hours, all because I'm parked over here. Damn game. All right. Let's get the engine. We'll go to sleep here once we go get fuel, and then, yeah. Now, I'm not going to do that here on camera. Like I said at the beginning, all I want to do is park this, and then go over there, top off the tanks, and yeah, Monday we'll be on our way. So, but anyways, guys, happy Halloween. Be safe, trick or treating. Hope you all have a wonderful night. And yeah, so thank you for all the love on here on YouTube. I can't say that enough. We're almost there to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000. If we don't get to 1,000 this year, I won't be mad, but let's get to 1,000 next year. And yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you once again for all the love on here on YouTube. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.